What's up, nerds, and happy 4th of July to all you North America esports fans. Back again for today in esports for a rapid-fire preview of what's going down this upcoming weekend. We're going to start off with League of Legends. Mid-season Invitational is upon us, and we're already slated to see some elimination matches upon what happened this past week. FlyQuest versus G2, two household favorites, are going up against each other in lower round 1 after they lost their opening matchups. FlyQuest did lose to Anyone's Legend 3-1, China's #1 team, alongside G2 losing to Gen G Esports. They'll be facing against each other in the lower bracket, like I said, as well as the Flying Oysters, as well as MKOI. We'll have all those matches throughout the weekend, and then setting up our finals throughout the entirety of the week. Moving over towards Counter-Strike, Envy's owner Hastro has just come to X to announce that he's looking for a top-notch team to compete at majors representing the Envy organization. Who do you think Hastro is eyeing to represent that team? Let us know in the comments down below. Also, as far as Counter-Strike news is concerned, we do have Blast Austin Majors memorabilia being offered online. Souvenir packages are available. We'll leave that comment, or we'll leave that in the description down below. Now finally, for Call of Duty, although Champs was just last weekend, we do have Esports World Cup coming in at the end of the month, and each team is allowed to make a one-player change ahead of the Esports World Cup. Let's get into it, starting off with Cloud9. They just released Capsule, picking up Gwyn after Gwyn was just released from the Carolina Royal Ravens. And speaking of the Ravens, alongside Gwyn, Rex is slated to be dropped from that team, as well as TJ Halley. They're eyeing a European Revolution to join long-lasting member Slasher. This includes F-Dot and Afro from Team Notorious, as well as Cobra from a European team too. Should be interesting to be able to see how that transition all works, as well as the Vegas Falcons, who have just recently dropped Prisa and announced that TJ Halley will be joining that roster going into Esports World Cup. Now we also have to talk about Gentlemates. A few weeks ago, they dropped all of their coaching staff, but now they're eyeing Vios to come into the mix to lead this team in all of its changes alongside Mayhem from his time spent at the Carolina Royal Ravens. All that said, they're eyeing a one-man change, dropping Fellow, and they're eyeing for Diamond Khan, who was also playing with Vios under Timor, to join the team along the way. Finally, in the Rostermania news, we did see Abe did join Toronto Ultra after they dropped Beans, following their folly at the end of Champs. We also have some Valorant news to speak of. Corrode was played at VCT China throughout the entirety of Stage 2, and it was a very fun time in between TEC and Edward Gaming. Hope you guys are enjoying that new map in ranked play. Let us know in the comments down below how you have been faring. But did we miss anything? Of course, get involved in the conversation across all the different shows that we have to offer on the Global Gaming Network channel, and we'll see you in the next one.